what comes to your mind when you hear that word? Well, I thought of grandma, old, and boring. Well, crochet is not just that, and it's not just a clump of knots to sell. It is also not for the wrinkled old grandma. I first learned how to crochet when I was 8 years old by my grandma. After she died, I just gave up and didn't want to do it anymore. It wasn't fun for an 8-year-old to obviously do that. But in the past year, I have re-taught myself by YouTube, and I have been making headbands, scarves, pot holders, anything that's simple and easy to do. I love creating and working with my hands. God has blessed me with the characteristic of being creative, and I even believe everyone has the creative gene in them, even if it's just drawing a stick figure. Crocheting has a strong and intriguing history. It involves various types of stitches, and it also relieves stress. Because of its demand, it has a long history. According to Annie Louise Potter in her 1990 book, A Living Mystery, the word crochet actually comes from the Middle French words croc and crochet, meaning hook, which is a tool used to connect the stitches. They come in various different sizes. This is a relatively large one, and they can even go really small for doilies and things you find in your grandma's house. No one knows for sure when crochet started, but the earliest written record was in the memoirs of a Highland lady by Elizabeth Grant in 1812. According to softmemories.com, crochet first became popular during the Irish famine of 1846. This is because the nuns of the church would teach the common people how to crochet to keep warm and to sell for food, which they obviously needed. According to Elizabeth Madison, the author of the complete book of crochet, crochet was a symbol of a lovely and feminine woman. Stitches. The basic stitch is called a chain stitch, which, like its name, is basically chaining the yarn together. First, you wrap your yarn around your hook and you pull it through. Easy enough. Voila. The second stitch builds on the chain stitch, which your chain stitch is your bottom row of pretty much any straight thing. So it's called a single crochet. You go back into the loop, into the hole, put your yarn over your hook, and pull through. And you complete that, and you go to the end of the row, and then you go back. So easy enough, you can all make a scarf, headband for your significant other. I have found in my own life that it has been a great way to relieve stress. If I'm worried about a test or a project or a speech, I just make a headband. According to Dr. Robert Reiner of New York University, a psychologist and author, he states, "The act of performing a craft is incompatible with worry, anger, obsession, and anxiety. Crafts make you concentrate and focus on the here and now, and distract you from everyday pressures and problems. They are stress busters in the same way that meditation, deep breathing, and visual imagery are." Crochet has a rich history that has been shaped by the way we view art. Crocheting is very simple and a mindless activity that can also relieve stress. Now that you are fully informed on the topic, you can now impress the opposite sex or just relax.